Hi, it's Skip from Skip's Messy Workbench, and I thought I would do one more update on the 54 Hudson for the under 1000 group build, and it's sponsored by Mike and Rob. I think I got those names right this time, but links to their channels are in the description box below. So this is right now just dry fitted, but I have almost everything ready to be permanently mounted. The sides I just have setting here, and what I did was I used a little bit of the dark gray for the trim. Plus I used a Molotov, and I don't know how easily that is to see. I used a Molotov pen, chrome pen, to do the handles and the cranks. So that's, like I said, just setting here. I decided I wanted to do two-tone seats on it, and which I did. And like I said, they're just setting in there right now because I'm just going to be flocking the floor yet, and the only parts that need to be flocked, the wheels aren't glued on yet, so I got to pick it up this way. The only areas that have to be flocked, or that I want to flock, are this area, the hump, and this area, and then this little bit right back in here. The rest of the floor can't be seen, so I am going to be using the charcoal gray flocking for that, and then the pedal assembly gets mounted in here. I am currently working on detailing the dashboard, as you can see here. So again, I used and I think this is in focus, not sure. Again, I used a Molotov pen to do the chrome. The heater, I'm going to add a little bit of chrome to this area right in here in the heater, and then I'm going to do something up here with the vent. I don't know if that's a vent or a speaker grill, doesn't matter, but I'll be doing something with that in a different color. And then I've got decals that came with this for the instrument cluster and also for the radio dials. So this is on its way, and that'll be finished, I mean, in no time flat. So that's that. Like I said, the engine is just setting in here. I think I showed you this before, so we don't have to do that. I just got to put some decals on some places. That's not a big deal. Let the tires fall off. The suspension is finished. Everything is mounted. Everything is glued in place. I found this to be a little bit weird as to where or how these rear leaf springs mount and where they mount. I do have some touch up just where the glue took some of the paint away, but that's nothing. And the drive shaft is naturally still just floating in here, as you can see. But anyway, I found it kind of strange the way the leaf springs are mounted on this model. I would have expected these to be up here on the frame, but I did some research on it, and that's where they're mounted. They're actually mounted to the floor and not to the frame. It's kind of, I don't know, I just think it's weird, but it is what it is. You know, so the rear suspension's fine. The front suspension is also finished, and this was not even tricky. Sometimes front suspensions are pretty tricky to put together. This one wasn't too bad, and actually, before I put the tie rod in, they actually did steer, but I'm glad I don't need them to steer. The springs went in very. Oh, sorry, I was off camera. The springs went in very nicely. I mean, everything went together very nicely. The torsion, I think it's a torsion. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Duh, bumped the camera. It's not a torsion bar. It's, oh, what is it? Sway bar. Torsion bar, sway bar. The sway bar, which is right here, these end pieces were way too long and they had to be trimmed. Again, not an issue whatsoever. Everything else went together really nice. This is a really nice kit. If you ever want to build this kit, there wasn't a whole lot I had to do to this kit to do any modifications or anything. It was really nice right from the box. I mean, there wasn't even a lot of cleanup to do on it, which I'm not used to, because I build a lot of AMT kits, and as most of you guys know, AMT kits usually require quite a bit of cleaning, and even some of the Revell kits need quite a bit of cleaning. But this Molotow, not Molotow, this and I'm stuttering all the way. This Mobius. Sometimes I think the Alzheimer's is setting in. Anyway, this Mobius kit went together really nice. The body is also in progress. Let me just back the camera out here a little bit. The body's in progress. As you can see, I have the roof painted black, and the sides and the tops is a Tamiya X4, I think it is. It's a yellow green, and I did the inside of the fender wells and behind the grill a flat black. The problem, I use acrylic paints, and you've heard me say this a million times, but I'm going to say it again, is because I work in my basement and I have no way of venting my spray booth to the outside world, at least no very easy way. So I use the acrylics because of the odor. That way I have like no odor. Anyway, the problem that I see with acrylics, whether it's Tamiya or Mission or Vallejo, at least those three brands, is that very few of the colors are glossy. They're mostly all this flat color, or like an eggshell type semi flat or whatever. And I wish manufacturers would make more color choices in gloss for the acrylics. But hey, it is what it is. Anyway, this whole thing here is now going to get a coat or two of Tamiya clear, and it's a gloss clear. So this I hope will stand right out and be very glossy, just like I had shown on the spoon. This is the spoon. This is my spoon sample of the same paint with the Tamiya, I think it's X22 clear coat on it, and it comes out very nice and shiny. So I'm hoping that happens. And if it does, great. If not, oh well, into the isopropyl pond it'll go. I don't have to use the purple pond with acrylics. I can just give it an isopropyl alcohol bath and the paint just comes right off. You see I've got some bleed through here, but that's not a big issue because all of this area in here and across here and across the top of the roof and this area in here, this area in here, that's all chrome. So I'm not quite sure if I'm going to use bare metal foil or if I'm going to tape off and use Molotov. Right now I'm leaning toward bare metal foil. The lines on this model are so distinct, it shouldn't be difficult to use the bare metal foil. The other thing that I'm finding with a lot of the acrylic paints, and maybe it's me, I'm not a very good painter. Like I said before, I'm getting a little better, but I'm really not very good, is that when you tape things off, more times than not, when you peel the tape, some of the underlying paint comes along with it. And I've tried Tamiya paint or tape. I've tried regular blue painter's tape. You know, so I try not to tape things off if I don't have to, because again, I just had some bad experiences with paint peeling, and that's even after I've sanded everything down. So it's not like I'm just painting over bare stuff. It's primed and you know, everything. I think I'm doing everything right, but I am having that issue. Anyway, neither here nor there. I'm pretty sure I am going to be using bare metal foil, because the bare metal foil will also pick up a lot of that detail in there. Anyway, so that's where I'm at. I think this project or this group build is to be finished by May 1st. Today's April the 12th, I believe. Here in Pennsylvania, it was a good day to work in my basement because it's like 83 degrees and very humid outside, which again for April in Pennsylvania is pretty warm. We're not usually that warm in Pennsylvania at this time of the year, at least. I'm not complaining. I like the warmth. Anyway, I'm rambling on again as I normally do as I get approached to the end of the video. So this I'm pretty sure I will be making the May 1st deadline on this group build, and the next video will most likely be the finished build. So hey, I want to thank all of you for watching and putting up with me. I want to thank all my subscribers. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you to my guests who come and watch. Thank you to all my people who comment and make suggestions. I truly appreciate it. I really like the feedback. Again, I try to reply to everybody. If I miss you, it's not on purpose or anything like that. So again, I just want to thank you all. I appreciate it. I enjoy this hobby. I enjoy doing the videos. And really for me, I know some guys are in the hobby for, you know, making a few extra bucks off of YouTube, you know, supports their hobby. And that's cool. I support those guys, you know, 100%. For me, I'm not in it for, you know, I'm in it for the hobby. I'm in it because I enjoy doing not just the model building, but I enjoy doing the videos in my very novice way. And anyway, I just enjoy it. I don't care about making money. I don't care about anything like that. So if you are seeing, I don't know if you are seeing ads, it's not me putting them up there. I don't think I have enough watch hours to have YouTube doing that anyway. But again, I'm rambling on. So hey, I again thank you. I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video with hopefully a finished 54 Hudson. Okay, thanks a lot, guys and gals, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. I want to thank you all for watching, and if you like what you saw, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, you can give it a thumbs down, but you know, I would prefer a thumbs up. And do me a favor, if you really liked it, smack that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified when I release new videos, give that bell a ring and set it to all. I don't release a lot of videos, so I won't be bugging you that much. Anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.